Great, we're all set. So now we're going to focus on these, A through I. So A is watata, 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 which is this right here, watata, watata. Too low click to too high click. So I'm going to do it in 4 different speeds. And you could create your own 4 different speeds. You know, this is a speed chart to help you. You can, you know, print these out and, you know, do your own sessions. But we're going to do a series of 4 sessions. But right now we're just going to do this, work on this section. We're just going to go for 4 different pitches. So you see the baby scratch first. Start with that. Alright. We're going to make the baby scratch go 4 different pitches. So next, next, and then next. Alright, so alright, so I'm going to go up and down now. So here he goes. Alright. I didn't go back down the scale. But, so now we're going to get to these, because this is not about baby scratches, it's about 2 clicks. So it's going to be wadata, 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 wadata. Alright, so it's going to go 2 clicks here, wadata, da. So this is the da section, this is wadata, da, and then wadata, da. Alright, so, move this over a little bit. Okay, so that's at the 4 speed, which is the top one right here. But now I'm going to go from this point to this point. So then these clicks are going to be thrown off because they're going to be in different places. But I'm going to use these instead of as click placeholders. These are just going to be 4 different pitches. Alright, so. Alright, so it's actually easier to start off lower. Let's get too close to what it is. Alright, so we're going to do all these. We'll start with this one. A is this right here. What up, what up? Okay, these little flares at the end. So now this next one is gonna go wah da da wah da da wah da da wah da da. So I'm gonna do it on the full one first so you can see where the clicks go. Alright, so that's da 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 da. Okay, now I'm gonna do the pitch thing, so here we go. Alright, messed up like once or twice. So now we're going to go to the next one. Keep it moving. This is the easier one. This one's very easy for me. Just a regular 2-click. That's a, you know, even 2-click with the crossfaders always moving at the same exact rate. It's the easiest. Because anytime you're moving something at the same exact rate, it's a lot easier. So this is going waka 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 like. Okay, so it sounds like that. So I'm going to start with the small one first. Whoops. I'm going to start with this one first. This to this range, and this, and that, and that. Okay. Here you go. Alright, now this next one. This is the triplet. Watata, 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 watata. Alright, so I go pretty fast with that one. I stopped right there. Alright, so next one. Now we get into the hybrids. It's a lot harder. Yeah, so this one is going warata waka waka. So alright, so that was E. Now we'll get to F, which is wa da da waka waka, wa da da waka waka. So that one's a little harder, actually. So it's going wa da da waka waka. Alright, these right here. G, H, and I. Alright. Alright, so this is G. So it's going to be a triplet, 2-click on the way forward, on the back, just like a regular 2-click that's at 25 and 75%. Alright, so that's going to be the first on the way forward is going to be where these green symbols are. And the way back is going to be this one and this one. It's going to be, that's for a full range one, for the highest pitch one. But then I'm going to do the smaller ones. Alright, so this is going to be watata waka waka, watata waka waka, watata waka waka, watata waka waka. Alright, so now we're going to do H. These are hard, so this is waka waka watata, waka waka watata. That's the reverse of G, which was watata, waka waka watata, waka waka. So this is going waka waka watata, waka waka watata. And see, these are the hardest to do because these clicks are so close to each other. So when you're doing the waka waka, you know, you're clicking on this and this. If you're going this full range, and it's cutting it at 25% point to 75% point, but this is at the 33 to 30% point and the 66 and 2/3% point, and it's easy to kind of mess these up. That's why they sound very similar, but if you're really skilled, you'd be able to do H, and so you can actually distinguish these two, and that's what this practice is kind of for. So, all right, so here we go. So it's going waka waka watata. All right. Alright, so that was H. Now we're going to do I. Just a regular flare. And this is the easiest one. Say the easiest one for last because this is a higher level training session. This isn't for beginners. But, you know, practicing the babies for beginners is good, and also practicing the flares for beginners too. Intermediate beginners. Because flares, you know, aren't super easy, but I like to start off teaching people flares even before closed fader scratches actually, because it's a lot easier to learn the open faders first and then get into the closed faders, because if you start with the closed faders, it's a lot harder to transition and start learning the open faders, because then your brain gets locked into doing two things at once, like, you know, moving your hands and moving these at the same time. You know, the brain can get locked into that, and it took me a while to break away from that. You know, all the closed fader stuff I learned in the 90s. Okay, so we're gonna do I. Alright, so that's just going. Alright, so that's just a one-click flare. I is a one-click flare. I'll do that again. We'll do it slower. Alright, so it's going. Alright. And that's that. That's all 9 of these. You see, I also have this not plugged in to the camera directly because I want you to hear the live sounds and the live clicks. So it's very important for people to hear the live clicks in practicing. You don't have to, but I think it helps. And be able to, you know that it's real too, because, you know, somebody could be messing up and they move it. But this is all real.